What is going on, shrimp keepers? It is Saturday night. Pretty tired. It's been a long week. I was getting a little exhausted today, getting a little frustrated, just with everything. And you know, God always has a way of humbling you. And so I'm doing water changes because they really need it done. You know, just had to get it done. And it's really cold out, and our main drain must have been frozen or clogged or something. And so I did about a roughly a 200-gallon water change, and this is the result. So this is the lobby. Need to clean all this up. Again, it's Saturday night when I'd much rather be relaxing. So I got that, and then we walk out into, I didn't even check the one fish room, so I'm sure the first fish room is backed up pretty good. I got this room, which is starting to seep under this wall, which is what it is. You know, all this back here was leaking. There's a couple holes in the pipes, so what I did is I went through, I laid some buckets down. This one probably has a little bit of water in. I started putting duct tape on the holes, which is not a really good way to do it, but at least it didn't drain. So let me see what's going on in this room. Hopefully it's not bad, because if it is, I'll probably start crying. So far no leaks. So far no leaks. So far no leaks. Back there looks pretty good. So thank God. Now we gotta check the last fish room and just make sure it didn't back up all the way into there. Which, guys, honestly, this is not my favorite thing that happens to me. It tends to happen more than I really want it to. But you know, this is what it is. You know, when bad crap happens, you don't panic. You just run through. You try to fix what's wrong. I mean, it makes a mess, but there's a reason you have shop vacs. There's a reason you have tools to clean it up. And so far, it does not look like this room got hit. So let's check this wall just to be safe. Good. So the only thing that got hit real bad is the lobby. So now we get to see how long it takes to clean. Sucks. Oh. Terrible. Bucket one, down. Many more to go. Alright, so let's see how bad the closet is. I'm hoping that it didn't even go in there. Yeah. Not bad, it's just this front little part, which Flip Aquatics t-shirts are on the floor and aren't supposed to be. So hopefully they didn't get wet. Bear with me on the camera placement. So this box is good. This box, corner got wet. So hopefully, haha, that's what I'm talking about. Got lucky there, so no wetness, which is a good thing. Oh, and people were commenting about the fact that our shirts say American bred fish, shrimp and fish, which that used to be all we did. Now we don't do just only that, and that's our old logo, so we need to update the logo. We just haven't yet, and so that's why it still says that, but still got a decent amount of a mess to do. This TV got soaked, so hopefully it still works. Clean out behind here. You can see where all the holes were that were just shooting water everywhere. And eventually what I had to do is come in here, and this is where the clog was. It was all the way up to like right here, so it was bad. So I just kicked this a few times, kicked that a few times, and luckily it started flowing again. So I don't know what happened, if somebody maybe put something down the drain they weren't supposed to, or if it froze. But this is the big thing that sucks. We have these drywall sheets right here, and the bottom of them are soaked. So that's my next project, is get them up on a table and let them dry. So wish me luck. It was not as easy as I wanted it to be. Those are about 100 pounds each and a little awkward, to say the least. But we got them up there. I had these pipes in my way. They flung up. Took one of the bulbs out, and then now they're resting on the desk. And I put a little hole in the wall because I'm not as strong as I used to be. So there's always that too. So when a man's down, they keep on kicking him, it appears. But hey, good news is I'm gonna have one really clean floor after this all said and done. So let's get back to it. We ran out of power. The power cord came unplugged. But check this out. I need to clean this thing off real quick. As you can see, like, I wasn't lying about the TV. But I mean, all in all, everything was up off the floor. We try not to put anything that could go bad on the floor. I know this corner is really bad, so I'm about to move the fridge. I don't know how this corner looks like it got hit pretty good. Yep, just keep piecing away at it. So, time for the next room. All right, so we've been at it for about, I don't know, let me check. 45 minutes. Definitely cleaned up. This room still got a little bit on the ground. I bumped the heat up so that it'll help dry it out. The only bad thing is we moved everything, made sure it was good. The only bad thing is like things like this. You know, the drywall is just soaked. So I'm gonna have to get a fan and point it behind the couch and blow air on there. Hopefully dry it out pretty quick. The only thing I don't know is how it looks out here. So I got all this cleaned up for the most part. There's still a couple little puddles. You know, this probably needs hit again. And then let's go out here and see how this worked out. So we did get saved a little bit. I mean, I'll take every positive I can. So first of all, as you can see, like, I'm sweaty. Yeah, I was trying to hustle to get that done. So the one positive that I can say is, first of all, this will give you the idea of the damage. of how much water there really was. It's soaked all the way through the floor, or it's under the wall. But what the good thing is this seam right here actually has a crack in it, and it goes all the way down to the sand bed that's underneath. And so this crack actually drained a significant amount of water, because we only picked up I think that bucket holds 35 gallons, and I did 2.5 buckets, so like close to 100 gallons. And so this crack really did help us out. And so I'm gonna hit all this out here. But as you see, I mean, for the most part, it's fairly dried up already, and you can see there's my tape marks. But yeah, so all in all, I mean, it wasn't terrible. You can see there's still some cleaning to be done. But out here, I mean, it will dry up out here. I'm really not worried about it. I was really worried about it in the office and the lobby, just because, you know, that could cause mold and all that kind of stuff. Out here, it's pretty cold. It's pretty wide open. It gets good airflow. So it shouldn't cause any real issues. But I'm gonna hit this real quick, and then I'll call it a night. Every fish room needs a huge fan. You want to learn how to dry out a floor quickly? Put this on. But you also want to know how to cause tons of dust? Be cutting wood where you put this on. So I'm about to get out of here, but let's kick this puppy up. Oh, the sheer power. I'll probably trip and break it. There we go. I might move it back just a little bit more so it can hit this front of this. That's how you do it. This will be all nice and dry tomorrow morning when I get here. All in all, not horrible. Definitely, you could tell at the beginning of the video I wasn't very happy, but now that it's cleaned up, back to my chippy self. And you know, when something like that happens, it gives you time to just kind of zone out and focus on the problem, so kind of de-stresses you in a weird kind of way. But hey, that's all part of owning a business and having a fish room is floods. You know, things happen, you deal with them, and then you pick yourself back up and move on to the next day. So that's what we're doing, and I got a lot of great videos for you guys coming out soon, so stay tuned for those. But thanks for sharing the bad night with me. You guys definitely made me feel better, even though you're not here. Yeah, you guys are watching, but thank you very much. I will talk with you guys soon. Love you guys, and I'll keep the videos coming. See ya.